Happy New Year, my friends. Welcome to the first episode of Back to Me for 2022. And today I'm talking about how no person is an island and that we do better when we do things together. I hope you enjoy. Leave me a comment, follow, a like, share it with everyone that you know. I'll talk to you soon. Hi, my friends. Welcome. This is the Back to Me podcast, and this is Heather, and I am super excited that you're here. You are going to hear some tips and some tricks and some ideas to help you live your happiest and healthiest self. I call it Back to Me because when you are taking care of yourself, back to me, then you can take better care of others, and we can all make the world a better place. This is Wellness Your Way, and I am super happy that you're here. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? It is yet another episode of the Back to Me podcast. And it is 2022. Happy New Year. I don't think I've wished enough people Happy New Year yet. I've decided that I'm going to wish people Happy New Year all month long. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Partly just because we forget sometimes, or I've been forgetting that it actually is a new year. Some days I forget and I still feel like I'm in 2020. I know, right? So it is 2022, and this is the first episode of the Back to Me podcast in 2022. And today I wanted to talk about what did I think I titled it? No man, no person is an island. And hello, how are you doing? I can't see who it is. It just says Facebook user, but I know that you're there and you're fabulous. So no person is an island. And even today, I was having a conversation with a colleague and coaching client and talking about how being with people, having people your closer circle, your circle goes out. Hello, T. Your circle can go out further and further, but having people around you as support will help you is what I think, especially right now, we're lacking. Because I don't know where you are, but we just went into a version of lockdown again. So once again, we're not allowed to go out. Well, we're allowed out. It's all, it's a variety of rules to navigate on trying to keep people apart who are tired of being apart and really want to be together. And why is that? We're hardwired as a species, I believe, to come together, big or small. It's very rare for someone to be the on the top of the mountain hermit, right? I feel like I talked about this recently. Maybe I've just been talking about it a lot lately, but we need community. And there's a proverb that I will probably manipulate to my own devices, but if you want to go somewhere fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. And I can see where some people are like, I'm just going to do it myself and I'm going to charge through and I'm going to make this happen. But it's hard to do stuff sustained by yourself. It's even entrepreneurs. So I've been a solopreneur for 15 years, but I can't do anything. I can't do it by myself. I have to have supports around me. I have to have people supporting me. The best way that you can achieve your goals is to have support around you. That's my main message for today. The best way you can have whatever your goals are, it can be anything. If you were in the if you've gone to the Back to Me challenge and watched day one, I talked about all the different factors that could influence your personal wellness. And if you're not in the Back to Me Facebook group, why aren't you? Come on. It's back with the number 2, me, if you're searching for it. Yeah, so in that group, we're talking about trying to develop a personal wellness plan to sustain us for all of 2022 because the energy of the new year is amazing. We're all like excited. It's a new year. We're going to charge ahead. We're going to move forward. But then February comes. February 1st comes and we just give up on it. It's like we didn't have anything to sustain us. So when we're feeling that low point where we're like, I'm starting to give up, you send out a lifeline, you send out a call a friend, you throw up your hands and you ask your support people, your community, your group, your relationships, you just stick out a hand. I need some help. And what's interesting is even if the people around you are in that same space. So I have found this myself. Even if I'm feeling like like I'm going on a low point, I'm on an ebb. That's the low point, right? Ebb. If I say to someone, I need some help, and they're also down, somehow coming together, we kind of lifting someone else up lifts you up at the same time. That's another one of those metaphors. A rising tide lifts all ships. So if my goal for this year, I've stated it a couple of times. My goal for 2022 is to help as many people as I can in any way that I can. And part of it is this podcast, obviously, and everything else that I throw into the mix. But part of it is selfish. Part of doing this is selfish because when I'm helping people, I feel great. I get lifted up. Hello, how are you doing? I get lifted up. I like when the I've got a little pop up on the side that tells me when people are saying hello. So if you're feeling, that's one way to help lift you. And if you're feeling down, go help someone. But do you notice it's another person? It's not you alone. No person is an island. No person should do everything alone. I am going to use the word should. I don't usually use the shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I think that no one really should have to do things alone or should try to do everything alone because we are social creatures. And I think that there was maybe I just heard this anecdotally that the average size of a tribe was about 100. That's a good number to manage for people, about 100 people. Now we're in these million cities, but I don't know if you've noticed. If you live in a big city, I live in Toronto, a big city. I actually only live in this much of it. It's a big city, but I only live in this much of it because that's my community, that's my group, that's who I go to when I need some assistance or when I want someone to talk to or I want to hang out. I just live in this much, and that works. So the Back to Me podcast is supposed to be just a quick idea, a quick tip for you. If you want longer, I am going live shortly, very shortly, in the Back to Me Facebook group with day 3. We're going to unwrap day 3 of our wellness Advent calendar. It doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? I'm going to have to work on that. But we're going to go live with day 3 because we're working on our personalized self-care plans to make 2022 really, really good in whatever the circumstance is. Because as I was saying this morning in the quick, slow flow, that my goal, besides helping lots of people, my personal goal is just to be a little bit better than yesterday. Whatever's going on in the snakes and ladders of my life, maybe I slid down a snake. I'm just going to try to be a little bit better than yesterday. And part of that for me is helping someone else be a little bit better than yesterday. So think about what you want to achieve this year. Maybe just give it a thought. What do you want to achieve? And then who can you get to help you? Who can you take with you? Who can you bring along for the ride? Because I guarantee you on those long, lonely drives, it's nice to have someone next to you who can sing. My friends, until next week, or if you're coming to the Advent calendar, I will see you soon. Take care. And I will talk soon. This is Heather, by the way. I forgot to tell you. It's Heather, Prosperity Flow Coaching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hi, my friend. Thanks so much for listening to this entire podcast. If you found it useful and you're like me and you like helping others, please feel free to share this. Just give it a like, give it a comment. If you found something useful in it, there's a chance that someone else will find something useful as well. Also, if you have any questions at all, I can absolutely help, and I would love to help. You can email me at heather@prosperityflowcoaching.com. If you want more of this awesome content, you can follow me on Instagram, Heather Stewart Coaching. You can follow me on Facebook, Prosperity Flow Coaching. And I have a personal request. I want to help as many people as I can with these podcasts. And if you could give me a review, hopefully a good one, if you could share, if you could send this out into the world, I would truly appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope that you find your way to wellness by getting back to me. Take care, my friend.